This man is named John Brown. John Brown was a man who fought against slavery and wanted to get rid of it. Brown and his sons started attacks on different slave owners' lands. Once they attacked, Brown would occupy the area and lead the slaves to freedom. In 1858, he successfully put together a small army of men. Brown was planning to attack the federal arsenal in Harper's Ferry. He wanted to gain supplies for a slave rebellion. In 1859, they did this, but Brown was captured and put on trial for treason. Brown lost the trial and was later hanged. This was his last speech before his death while he was on trial.
Here he addresses the court that would sentence him to hang.
In the first place, I deny everything but what I have all along admitted. The design on my part to free the slaves. Had I so interfered in behalf of the rich, powerful, the intelligent, the so-called great, or any of that class, and suffered and sacrificed what I have in this interference, it would have been all right. And every man in this courtroom would have deemed it an act worthy of reward rather than punishment. I believe that to have interfered, as I have done, as I have always freely admitted I have done, was not wrong, but right. Now, if it is deemed necessary that I should forfeit my life for the furtherance of the ends of justice, and mingle my blood with the blood of my children, and with the blood of millions in this slave country, whose rights are disregarded by wicked, cruel, and unjust enactments, I submit, so let it be done.
So inspirational. John Brown died an anti-slave icon. In the mid-1850s, the Underground Railroad was changing. The slaves that had escaped the States and were now living up north in Canada were starting to have kids. These kids were born Canadian and could go to school to get a Canadian education. Those escaped African Americans started to feel more free as they didn't need to use code anymore. They could speak freely without getting caught. The only problem was, if they still had family or friends still down in the South, they couldn't communicate with them, as they could not receive or send any letters to those in Canada. The only way the slaves in the States could communicate with each other was on Sunday at church. They could express themselves through music. Today, African Americans and African Canadians celebrate through church to recognize the freedom that the Underground Railroad gave them.
Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me. Jordan, and what did I see? Coming for to carry me home. Band of angels coming after me, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. chariot coming for